Okay, so welcome, ladies. Today I'm going to talk to one of my clients, Liz. She was actually the winner of my scholarship for my Mom Bod Makeover program 4 months ago. So she got a free ride for 4 months and she did amazing. So I just want to ask her a couple of questions how everything went in the last 4 months. Okay, Liz. Hi. So where were you with your fitness and health before starting to work with me?
Yeah. So before I started, I was feeling, I didn't feel like myself. Like I didn't recognize my body. When I looked in the mirror, I was feeling really, just really not like myself, really didn't have the confidence I was used to having. I had definitely gained weight, not only with the pregnancy and also with like COVID lockdown. And it just like kept creeping up. And I think at the time I just kind of thought that's what you feel like. You're a mom now. Like you've given over your body to pregnancy, breastfeeding, to this other person. And I'd kind of just felt like, okay, this is how it is. And that's not how it is. Like you can feel like yourself again. So I think that's been the biggest transformation over the last few months is I feel more like myself than I thought I would be able to. So yeah.
Good. What about your energy levels before you started working with me, and physically and
Yeah.
mentally, how are you feeling?
Yeah. So before I started, I was feeling really sluggish and didn't have energy. Like I was having a hard time just like getting down on the floor, playing with my son, just I didn't have energy. I was kind of finding myself like laying on the couch or feeling really tired a lot of the time. But again, I thought like, oh, new mom, I'm just tired now. But again, like I have more energy. Like once I started moving my body more, it became so much easier. Like we go on walks now as a family, and when we first started, I remember kind of like negotiating with my husband of like, well, let's walk to the end of the block and then I'll see how I feel and we can walk back home. And now we just kind of walk until, we're done walking. Like there's not kind of that voice in the back of my mind telling me like, you can't walk any farther. You're not gonna be able to make it all the way back home. I have the energy now. I have the stamina again, to just be able to go out and enjoy an evening walk with my family instead of, just kind of that voice telling me that I couldn't. So, yeah.
What did you like most about the program?
I thought it was really manageable. Like when I first started, I was kind of like, I'm already feeling overwhelmed with everything. So like having something else, I was a little nervous that I wasn't going to be able to do it or stick to it. But I did find it really manageable. Like the workouts are, compartmentalized, so you can like kind of get those done in the morning. And then I felt like that just helped my mood the rest of the day. The meal plan and the nutrition segment, there was a lot of flexibility to like work within the macros of what was kind of best for me. So while I tended to kind of like eat similar things throughout the week, just because it was easier for me from like a meal planning, it wasn't like a regimen of like, you only can eat this, or this. There was a lot of flexibility. I didn't have to give anything up. It was just kind of like thinking about food a little bit differently, and making sure I ate a lot more protein was the thing that I was really focused on. So I thought that was manageable. So
Good. How long have you been working with me now?
4 months. So
and I forgot to ask you, can you tell us a little bit more about yourself, like your age, like
yeah.
do you work full time? How old are your babies?
Yeah. So I'm about to turn 40. My birthday is next week. So I'm 39 right now. And I have a 20-month son. So had him like right before COVID lockdown. And like at that time, my husband and I both like lost income with like our jobs changed. So money was really tight. Having a new baby was really stressful. We had actually, whenever COVID started, we were in the middle of remodeling part of our house. So that was kind of all thrown up in the air. So yeah, the last like year and a half have been crazy, pretty much on every level. Like there hasn't really been one thing that's gone kind of consistently, or like gone right, I guess. Um, but yeah, I think before this, like before I got pregnant, I feel like I was pretty active. Like I used to do dance and yoga. And so once I put on the weight with the pregnancy and then COVID and like, money being tight, we started eating a lot more like packaged foods and, just like easy convenience foods. And it really, it added up kind of like slowly, but it definitely, the weight kept increasing. So I think that was whenever I saw Hannah on, I think it was Instagram, and I was like, I think it's time. I need to change. I need to do something so that I have the energy to really be present with my family. So yeah.
Yeah. And now you work full time, yeah?
Now I do, yes. Yes.
So do you find it manageable, like with work and having a 20-month-old?
Yeah, I do. I mean, it's definitely, there's some weeks where everything goes crazy, like, you have a sick baby, things kind of go a little sideways then. But yeah, I think really just having like the routine is manageable and just kind of like, it's a routine, but it's also flexible. So if say there's one day where I'm not feeling great, like, well, it's okay. I don't have to work out every day. I was between 4 or 5 days a week. So like maybe I'll just take a rest day and then move it to the next day or 2 days later when it works better for our schedule. So yeah, I think that it's really just making the decision and kind of setting it aside as if it's just as important as any other thing on your calendar or schedule, and just making the time to do the workout, set aside the time to do the meal planning. And it is manageable. So.
And how are you liking the 20 to 30-minute workouts?
I really like it. I mean, and I think, it is manageable. Like in the morning, I usually set aside about an hour just so, I can kind of like get my stuff set up, do a like nice warm up, do the workout, and then have like the cool down, and I can have my coffee and take a shower and then kind of start my day. So it's really manageable. I think if it was longer, I would probably find a way to convince myself that I didn't have time to do it, but it really is, it's like the perfect amount of time where you get your heart rate up and you feel like you really have accomplished something already. So.
Okay, good. And what success have you had in the program? Like just any breakthroughs, weight loss, like any success with mental health, like physical health?
Yeah, I mean, I think that overall, like I'm back in my pre-pregnancy clothes, which has been really great. I was wearing maternity clothes well past my maternity time, just because that's what fit, because it was stretchy. So I'm back in my pre-pregnancy clothing, and I've actually gotten some new clothes, which is really exciting too. Like I felt confident again to like try on clothes. And then, I mean, mentally, like I feel a lot more confident just like in my relationship with my husband, in my relationship with my family. Like we took family photos recently, which is something that I hadn't really imagined being like wanting to do, just like not wanting to see myself in a photo. But we took family photos recently, so I'm excited to see those once we get them back from the photographer. So yeah, I mean, I think overall, I just feel more like myself. And yeah, I don't know.
Good. No, that's great. That's amazing. And who would you recommend this program for?
I mean, honestly, I know it's targeted to moms, but I would recommend it to anyone who's just kind of looking to like relook at like balancing their hormones, like what works for them, like with a busy schedule, figuring out how to like eat for your body, and eat for energy. Honestly, I think anyone could benefit from it. My husband and I did some of the workouts together. He thought it was a really challenging, good workout as well. So, but definitely I know for like new moms, it's hard to think of carving out the time for yourself, and hard to think of like on the list of all the things you have to do, how do I make time for this? It is doable. You can do it. It's manageable, and you're going to feel so much better. And I feel like I'm a better mom and a better wife, a better partner now, that I feel more like myself. So
Amazing. And what was your overall weight loss in the 4 months
oh
actually?
gosh. It was like close to 30, I think. I need to remember. I haven't been like
20 to 30 pounds, something like that. Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, I'm still planning on keeping moving so I can lose another like 10 to 15, but to be back at my like pre-pregnancy weight has been really great. So yeah.
Good. Congratulations. Amazing job. And thanks so much for sharing with all of us.
Yeah. Thank you. Well, thank you for everything you do. It really is, it's life-changing. So thank you.
Thanks.